ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is the Brand Momentum Morning Show. I am your host, Faith James, and I want to welcome you to another brilliant, beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. How are you guys doing this morning? How is everybody feeling? I know, like Nina Simone, I am feeling good. So as you come in, say hi, let me know who's here. If you're watching on the replay, you can always do #replay, and I will come back on and answer any questions that you may have about the topic. Good morning, beautiful Deb, always in the studio, always first, and I love that. How are you doing, beautiful? So go ahead and share this video, tag your friends, your colleagues, your female entrepreneurs, because of course we are still celebrating Women's History Month, which is for the entire month of March, and for the remainder of this week, which really is today, and we've got a few more days. Can't remember now how many more days we have left in March. We're also doing the bonus reading of the 7-day mental diet, which is guaranteed to get you sorted out and fixed up straight away for within a week. Once you get started, and once you keep doing the work that's prescribed for you in the book. Good morning, Melody. Yes, ma'am. Queen of Stretch. You know me. How are you guys doing with the accelerator challenge this morning? Did anybody do a video yet? Deb, Melody, have you guys done your Diana Ross? I can't wait to watch those. So we continue to read from Think and Grow Rich. We're still in chapter 14. We're going through the 6 basic fears. And yesterday we went through fear of criticism we did fear of ill health. And now we're on today's topic, the fear of loss of love. Oh, you did? Oh, I can't wait to see it. That GIF was funny. GIF was really funny. All right. So the fear of loss of love. This fear can be the most painful of all, Hill warned. Careful analysis has shown that women are more susceptible to this fear than men. I think this fear goes hand in hand with the fear of criticism. When we lose someone we love through their choice, not ours, we often judge ourselves very harshly. We torment ourselves by blaming ourselves with negative thoughts like, what did I do wrong? If only I had done more for him. If only I was skinnier, prettier. The fear of loss of love is most likely tied to confidence as well. So, let me get back to, okay. A woman who immediately blames herself for a failed personal relationship will most likely suffer from low self-esteem or low self-confidence in some form or the other, right? So that fear, good morning, beautiful Amber, how are you, gorgeous, is typically showing up in low self-esteem, low self-confidence. The following statistics shared by the Confidence Coalition of the Kappa Delta sorority clearly shows this lack of confidence in women. 90% of all women want to change at least one aspect of their physical appearance. Only people, listen to this one. Why do I have something on my lip? Only 2% of women think they are beautiful. Symptoms over fear of loss of love. Jealousy. Being suspicious of friends and loved ones without any reasonable evidence. Good morning, beautiful Jacqueline Young Landy. How are you, gorgeous? We're reading for fear of loss of love. Fault finding. Finding fault with friends, relatives, business associates, and loved ones. So these are the symptoms that we're going through. If you are suffering from the fear of loss of love, if you have that fear, if that fear has a deep hold on you, it'll show up. The symptoms will be in jealousy, showing up if you're finding yourself being really jealous and suspicious of your friends, of your loved ones without any reasonable evidence. You have the fear of loss, really love, the fear of loss of love very strongly. Check this one out. Gambling. Gambling, stealing, cheating, and otherwise taking hazardous chances to provide money for loved ones with the belief that love can be bought. So those are the three main symptoms that if you find yourself or anyone that you know, you find really sort of persistently doing these things, they have a big fear of a loss of love. Dealing with loss of love is not easy. A woman who is empowered to be strong, has conviction in her values, and is financially independent will, however, suffer less of the fear of loss, say that 3 times, than one who looks to others to create her happiness and self-worth. I'm going to read that again. A woman who is empowered to be strong, has conviction in her values, and is financially independent will, however, suffer less of the fear of loss of love than one who looks to others to create her happiness and self-worth. So let's hear from the Sisterhood Mastermind. Wisdom from women of success and significance on the fear of loss of love. This is from Marian Wilson. She's an American author. Love is what we were born with. Fear is what we learned. Sonia Johnson, an American feminist and a writer. What we have to fear, what we have most to fear is failure of the heart. Helen Keller, American author, political activist, and lecturer. What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. I love that. So when you think about having a fear of, oh, I'm going to lose the love of my life, or I'm going to lose the love of my best friend, or I'm going to lose the love of my clients, it starts to warp your way of being, the way of thinking that everybody is a suspect, everybody's suspicious. Somebody didn't comment on your post. Now you mark them off. Now you're acting crazy because they didn't post or they didn't comment, when truth be told, they just didn't see it. They had a really busy day and they hadn't jumped on Facebook yet. But then we make up the story. We make up a story in our mind that means, oh, they saw it and they just didn't comment. That's how you know you have a deep fear of the loss of love. If somebody doesn't call you for a week, you start to make it mean something in your mind. So one of the things they talked about, self-esteem, self-confidence, that you get to be so grounded in your knowing that, like, what did Jacqueline just say when I asked her how she's doing? She's like, I'm fab, right? That you are so grounded in your knowing that you are fab, that if somebody doesn't comment on your post the minute you put it out, that if somebody doesn't call you for a week, you don't immediately go to, oh, they don't like me anymore. You make up this and create tension and agita where there is none. So you've made up your own stories. Good morning, beautiful Marion. How are you, my love? Thanks for joining. So we get to practice self-esteem and self-confidence. And you hear me say all the time, confidence comes from preparedness. That when you are confident, it's because you have been prepared. One of the things he talked about was being financially independent. Ladies, we get to get our money right. We get to get our money right, and we're not with someone because of their ability to provide for us financially. When you can get to a place where you don't see you having your own money as, oh, well, that means I'm not really showing that I love him and I'm just going to let him be the provider of the household, then you're asking for trouble because you're not showing up. You're not presenting as a solidly grounded, financially independent woman. Am I? Can you guys see me now? I'm not frozen on my end, but let me know if you see me now. Am I good now? Let me know. Exactly, Jacqueline. Yes, this is definitely key. Financial independence. What's today? What's our national holiday today? Anybody? What did I say Fridays were for us from a national holiday standpoint? Every single Friday, not just once a year, but every Friday is what? Which holiday? Does any? Okay. Boom. It's Financial Freedom Friday. Yep, Marion, absolutely. Financial Freedom Friday. For us, and I'm inviting you all in to this new knowing, it's a national holiday today. That means, since we're talking about the fear of loss of love, we get to go love on our money. And it matters not to me how much you have. If you have $500, today you get to have a national holiday and you get to go love on your money. And what do I say is the answer to any question that you have in life? What is the answer to any question that you can possibly have in life? Yes, I love that, Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, I love my money and it loves me back. And we're going to do a song, because today in the accelerator, I gave all the clients, because we're in March Madness Challenge, and today they get to sing a song on their public Facebook. So I get to do it along with them also. I'm not going to use the assignment, but I'm going to do specifically around money. We get to sing out loud together. So, oh, you did? Oh, okay. I can't wait to go watch that. So we understand that gratitude is the answer. Gratitude. So if you have $500, we're going to go just have a big gratitude party for the $500. If you've got 5,000, we're going to go do a big gratitude party. You got 500,000, we're going to go do a big gratitude party. It doesn't matter. You get to be grateful for every single thing in your life. You get to be grateful for right where you are, because that's how you start. That's how you start building resilience to this idea of being fearful that I'm going to lose the love of my significant other. I'm going to lose the love of my friends. I'm going to lose the love of my clients, right? You get to build up resiliency. You get to build up self-confidence. Now, if let's just take it from a client standpoint, if you find that right now you are fearful of losing the love of your clients, and the love of your clients shows up in terms of, recurring services, they come back to you for more and more products and services, they continue to do business with you. If you are looking at your list of current clients and you're just like, oh my gosh, is so-and-so going to renew? Are they going to come back to me to do X, Y, and Z? If you're fearful of that, then your opportunity is to get confident in the work that you do. And how do you get confidence in the work that you do? You ensure that you get prepared. Prepared meaning, remember we've spoken before last week, getting specialized knowledge, becoming a student of your craft, attending conferences, learning more. If you're a hairstylist and there's like the Bobbi Brown, makeup show that's going to do a special thing on brows that you've registered and you're attending, and we get to show our clients what's going on in our world. So behind the scenes, do that. Talk about what's going on. Oh, I'm so excited now. I just registered for the Brow Extravaganza event at the Bobbi Brown conference coming up here. So excited. Like, ladies, ready to get your brows on fleek. That could be just a post and that's done. Because what that's communicating to people, and again, remember, people could just be watching. They don't always comment. Doesn't mean they don't love you. But what that's communicating overtly to your audience is that I stay learning. I am forever a student. And that builds confidence with your clients because they'll have the idea that, oh, so-and-so is always up on the latest trends. So we definitely want to stay with her. I mean, you think about somebody who's, let's just say they're a mechanic and you have a German automobile and they've been your mechanic for a long time, but they haven't stayed kind of studying. They're not taking recertifications. They're not going to the different auto shows and seeing what's going on. They're not learning about like new technology. Are you going to take your new German automobile to that person to get it serviced if there's any issues? Likely not. You're like, nope. Even though it's more, listen to me now. Even though it's more expensive, I'm taking my car to the dealership. Do you think that people just love to spend more money while they go to the dealership? Even when the car's off warranty, they still steady go to the dealership, because that promise of value is that the dealer is steeped in everything to be known about your brand of car. And you're paying for that expertise, that knowing. It's not that you want to do a $400 oil change, right? But it's that you're like, no, I can't just take my car to Tom from around the way, though I've known him for a long time, because Tom from around the way hasn't been to the automotive conference in 5 years. He was asking me something about, the braking system. He's asking me, like, what was that thing I said that I heard from the dealership? So people are paying for experience, they're paying for expertise. And so the way that you can be solidly grounded in your love with your clients is you just stay studied up. You just stay current. You just stay doing. You stay moving momentum. That's how you build that confidence. And you never have to worry about that. So when it comes to friends, right? Because this show is not just about business, it's about your life as well. When you think about your friend relationships, and if you're worried, you have a fear that someone is a friend, but you feel like it's kind of waffling, things aren't really the way they used to be, maybe in your mind, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, they're going to not be my friend anymore. They're not going to want to hang out with me anymore. Then you get to think about or look at, how have you been showing up? So one of the things we learn in leadership, it's give away exactly what it is that you want. Give away the thing that you came to get. Give it away. So if it's more connection, if it's more phone time, if it's more catch up, if it's more FaceTime, random FaceTime, like, girl, look here, I'm doing my facial. I did my scrub this morning. Can you tell I'm ooey dooey? Does my skin look beautiful? Then you do more of that. Be the thing, right? It's sort of like Gandhi says, be the change that you want to see in the world. And so we don't just get to sit back and cross our arms and go, well, they're not calling me, so they must just not like me anymore. No, you get to reach out. You get to reach out. You get to stretch. You get to get into relationships with them. And listen, and the price you pay is they may not answer. They may not respond. But then at least you're not going to be steeped in fear. Then you'll know you've done everything that you can to show up and be a good friend. And you're not just kind of stuck in fear, like, ooh, they're not going to call me. They're not going to invite me to the party because, right? And then, of course, in your love relationship, your husband, your significant other, just simple little things. Exactly, Jacqueline. Show up how you want to be treated. So it's like, if you're like, oh, my love relationship isn't going great. It's that, he doesn't do this. Then do what it is that you want to experience. So when my husband makes me a smoothie every single morning, I didn't ever have a sit down with him and say, you know what, looky here. I'm a busy executive. Ain't nobody got time to make smoothies. So you're going to make my, right? That conversation didn't happen. But what I do is I am present to him for whatever. If he's talking about this hockey, or he's talking about golf, or what, I'm intentionally being present. Even listen, hockey, that is not my jam. Don't judge. The hockey business is not for me. But I will every now and again ask a question, because I'm like, this game is too fast. I don't even see the puck. Like, what are they doing? Like, what is, but I will every now and again, maybe I'll sit and watch a few. Certainly when, Tyson plays, we watch the games. At least I do for the most part. But you just try to participate, a couple of mornings, not every day even. Like, he's sleeping because now, wait a minute. People, the stretch is real. Do you know what time I woke up this morning? I set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. And when that alarm went off, I Brene Browned that alarm clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. I was up out of bed at 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, who is this woman? Who is this woman? So then now I'm up and it feels good. Listen, I did my, I tell you to have your three things that your non-negotiables for the day, that even though you may have craziness going on, nevertheless, these three things get to be done. Those three things were done before 9 a.m. I mean, I had weeks before when I was struggling to get it done by 10 o'clock at night. So just even stretching into, because don't forget now, I'm coming from 8:30 a.m. I would just be like rolling out of bed, 8:30. To now, what, a month into leadership, I'm getting out of bed at 5:30 in the morning. I have so much energy. I have so many things accomplished, and I'm busier than I've ever been in my life. My calendar is scheduled within an inch of its life, right? Because I've got my morning mentorship program, my $1 Million Mornings, right? And I've got leadership, and I've got my program where I'm building out with when I'm doing this the live retreat. So it's like three different actually four, but only three are like kind of like right now press, but it's three different things that I get to show up for every single day, you know, juggling things on my calendar to be present for it. But think about that. That's like a tangible, you know, yesterday in Brand Therapy Thursday, which was our final segment, for those of you who missed it, you can watch the replay. But, you know, I talked about just like measurable, smart goals so that I can measure. I can say, before I did this work, I was just getting my first stretch out of bed at 8:30 a.m. And now I'm getting up at 5:30. Do I look like somebody who's haggard and tired that they didn't get sleep? I'm telling you, it's life-changing. So I just, you know, when I'm up and I see he's still sleeping, I'll just get a coffee. I'll just go to the Keurig and like pop a pot in, give him his coffee, and don't make a big deal about it. Just leave it and I go into my office. But just those little acts of kindness, and listen, it's not happening every day. Don't think I'm over here being like Miss Perfect. It might be once in a while, like 2 weeks might go by and then I get another coffee. But the point is, it's the intention. It's me demonstrating you're important to me, even though right now, you know, we're in like the space shuttle is on the launch pad. Like this is where we are in the company. We're like at T minus 10 minutes to launch. So lots of massive things happening, and he understands that. But even still, I still try to pop, you know, every now and again, little things that happen. So, you know, I just think that we don't have to be fearful as long as we know we show up and we do the things that we get to do as who we want to be. You're not going to have every single person love you, right? We already talked about this. But as long as you can look God in the face and say, you know what? I did my level best. Then there's no reason to have fear of it, because I firmly believe if the people who are in your life are meant to stay in your life, if they're meant to show up powerfully and consistently, even though nevertheless, those are your people. Don't try to force ripe nothing. Jacqueline and Melody will know what I'm talking about. Don't try to force ripe nothing. Right? Yeah. See, Jackie says her hubby gets her lunch almost every day because you show up and you're being intentional that this relationship is important, but I'm also very confident in it because I know I'm doing my part. When you're not confident, it's because you probably know you're not doing your part in terms of what their love language is and what they need to feel seen and heard in a relationship. Because it's different. If you guys haven't done, as if you're married, you're a couple, you haven't read the 5 love languages together as a couple, highly recommend. Jim and I did that even before we got married. And it's so important that you know, how does that person want to feel loved? What is their expression? Because everybody's love language is not the same. And that's where a lot of times there's that miscommunication. And that's why then you have this sort of fear because you think you're doing the right thing, but their love language is something completely different and you don't know what it is. So it's like 2 ships passing in the night. Same with your friends, same with anything. You know, this is why you've seen some companies when they send you either an email or they send you a text. How would you like to communicate? Because some people are like, don't email me because I've got 30,000 unopened emails. Text me. I know clients, trust me, I've seen their inboxes when we do Zooms together. I'm not going to call any names. I'm just going to let the innocent remain nameless. That's not me though. That would drive me bananas. But some people like, do not text me, email me, call me. Do not text me. So you get to find out how people like to communicate. Because if you're sending email after email and they're like, I would rather get a text, right? So that's why moving forward, one of the new things that we're doing with the company is you get to do your text as optional. If you're like, I'd rather get a reminder, because a lot of times, and I'll say, oh, I sent an email with the reminder for the link for the Brand Accelerator Q&A. And some people are like, wait, what, where? Right? So I get to be responsive in learning that some people are very present to their email. They're checking it, every few hours. They're putting the things in their calendar. They're all about it. And some people, like, look, Jacqueline's calling herself out. Jacqueline's telling on herself. I didn't say anything about her. Right? Or like, what email? So we get to be present. We get to be present. Yeah. Jacqueline for sure is a text person. That I know. But you get to find that out about your clients. And when they see that you're making the effort to communicate in the way that they prefer to communicate, when you take the time to find out your significant other's love language, when you take the time to find out your bestie's love language, like one of my dearest ever best, for like, we've been friends for 30 plus years, was she was, she had a procedure and she was home, she's home recuperating. And I saw that a lot of people, because she had posted, they sent flowers and different cut flowers, and they were all beautiful. But because I know her and I know what she loves, like cook food, she's a plant person, and she loves, like me, she lives for the orchids. So Jim and I, we shipped her a plant, an orchid plant, because I know her love language. So even in friend relationships, it's really important to know your other, party's love language. And then when you know that and you're operating in that, then you're not worried. You're not worried about, I'm fearful, because no, I'm showing up for her big time. So let me see what Deb says. Exactly. Your people are waiting for you to reach out to them. And so I want to invite you guys to do something, whether it's today into next week, is your current list of clients. Clients meaning they've ever given you $1. They're your client. If they bought something from you, they're your client. If it's been a year, still, they were at one point in a client relationship with you. I want to invite you all to send them either an email or a text or a handwritten note. You get to choose, of gratitude. And you get to do it with as many that you still have contact information for. That's my stretch for the Momentum crew. Because gratitude is the answer for everything. Everything. Please hear me when I tell you that. If you are ever worried, like, oh, I'm going to lose the love of this person, do an act of kindness. Literally, do an act of kindness. Something that's even simpler. I've taught this in Social Branding Bootcamp many cycles. You can choose to do that as well. Go do a digital drive-by. What's a digital drive-by, Faith, you ask? I'm glad you asked. In your phone, let's just play a little game right now. Open up your phone and tell me on your phone, how many, let me go to library. How many photos are in your phone library right now? Can you tell? Let me see here. Where would I go? Okay. If you go on your phone to albums, do you see my recents? Man, look at that. I'm just missing that 1, 2. Look, that two over here. I can't even find my finger, right? Is here. You see where it says 2003-22? That 2 for the look, this could have been 2. Yeah, I'm seeing the 2s. What do the 2s mean? I have no idea, but I'm just noticing that. All right. So Jacqueline, you have 44,000, right? I thought mine was bad. So I have 22,000 pictures on my phone. Holy Toledo. Michelle, welcome. Good morning, beautiful. Thanks for joining. Michelle has 55,383 photos in her album. Listen, Melody, 6,406. Come on, guys. We're not the only ones in the thousands. Marion, 340. Who else? So here's the exercise. I want you to go into your, okay, so we're in albums. When you scroll down from albums, you see it shows you the different types. Michelle, Jacqueline says, she's my girl. So scroll down. So you're in albums, scroll down. What's the number for your selfies? So my selfies are 1180. I love that, Mamarazzi. That's so good. Oh my God. All right, give me the selfie numbers. Okay, Melody has 226. Okay, good. So we've got lots we can work with here. Who else? Give me the selfie numbers. Jacqueline has over 9,000. Who else? Let me see the selfie numbers. Okay, Michelle, 2,729. All right, here's the exercise. So let's click on the selfies. Click on selfies. And I want you to scroll until you find a selfie. Okay, Deb's got 1677. Okay, great. So scroll until you find a selfie that has somebody else in it with you. And if you can find one that either has a friend or a client, let me know. So I'm going to scroll. And of course, you know what, with social distancing, we know our selfie games, our Ussie games, as I like to call them, our Ussie games may not be as strong as it normally would be because we've been social distancing. But let's see where we can find an Ussie with you and a client. So the first one that I came upon is with me and Kathy Connor, who Kathy just enrolled in the Platinum Brand Experience program, right? So this is what a digital drive-by would look like. I would note that I have this picture, and I would take this picture and post it and tag Kathy and say something like, we actually have her VIP day this afternoon as a kickoff for the program. So I could take that selfie and post onto her timeline. If her timeline allows for posting, if it doesn't, then you post it to yours and just tag her, like, who are you with? It'll be you and the person. And I would say, so excited for our VIP day in T-3 hours. Can't wait to see you. You know, hashtag platinum branding. Here we go. That gives such immediate like burst of love and joy and happiness and vibrancy to the person receiving it. So that's what you can do for a client. Let's see here. So for a friend. So, and this is me and Doris, and Diana's in the back when we did my birthday. I could do that and say, hey, bestie, oh my gosh, missing our Prosecco, because that's our thing. We love to drink Prosecco together. I'm like missing our Prosecco and oyster lunches. Can't wait to be able to see you again in something like that, right? That's you could do with a friend. Okay, so here's this one. When I was living in Port St. Lucie, and that's Karen, who's one of my clients. We were at a networking event. I could post that and just go, Karen, OMG, remember those days when we were so happy at networking events? Those were the good old days. So, okay, Brenda, one of my platinum clients, but she's also my yoga instructor now. So I could say something like, OMG, can't wait to do, the crow in person again, or something like that. So we have hundreds, some of us thousands of selfies in the phone, just sitting there looking cute, doing nothing. Like, let them work for your brand. Use it as a way to do a digital drive-by and say hi to your friend. That's how you build love. Even though we're social distancing, you can still absolutely do that. And that's a really fun way, because what does it do? It sort of triggers in the mind memories of the good times, and you get something that you're yearning in your heart that you look forward to. And they're going to think so highly of you that you took the time, right? This isn't about you like, oh, buy my stuff. You're just doing, hey girl, I'm just doing a drive-by. How are you? Miss you, love you. Done. You build up those love connections with your friends, with your clients, with your significant other in really fun ways. So who's going to do a digital drive-by today? Let's see them in the comments. Yes, you're welcome. I teach this all the time because it's so fun, and it brings, what it does, it kind of focuses on like your cognitive. It's like, ooh, it literally transplants them back to that moment when you were both together having fun, and reminds them of why they love you. Right? Okay, perfect. Melody, you don't have to ask me twice. Dixon is at the front of the line. Oh, I love it. Michelle's like, she's just done too. What? Listen, I love the momentum crew, these action takers. Jacqueline's like, me. Deb, love it. Definitely awesome. I promise you, these little tips, these little momentum strategies that I give you, they're gold. They go so far to help to build your brand, build your connections. And you could literally go down. Like, so I could find, so my husband is not here today. He's gone up northeast, whatever, for turkey hunting. So I could send him this or post him like, honey, when you're back from turkey hunting, it's tennis time. It works for everybody in your life. Works for every single person in your life. So let's put those selfies to good. Sometimes people want to hate on you, like, oh my God, another picture. Like Michelle says, they like call you like mamarazzi. They will be happy to recall those memories. It's like, oh my gosh, that's when we were at so-and-so soccer game, or oh my gosh, and we were like hiking, whatever. Now is a perfect time to do a digital drive-by, particularly with people that you haven't seen forever because of social distancing. So, okay, excellent. All right. And so let me know how that was for you. That served you well. I want to make sure that I'm giving you great value in the Momentum Show. Remember the 7-day mental diet. I think we all agreed that we were going to read. We're going to get the book and we were going to read. And really it's a quick read. So just go through it, understand all of the details. The headline is this. It's about not dwelling. Negative things will come to you. Negative things will come to your mind, but it's whether you dwell on it, whether you put it up on your big screen and make a popcorn and like, you're like all into it, or you just deflect it. Right? So let's get the book. If you're so inclined, I'm inviting you to get the book and do this with us. And we may continue talking about it through April as well. The book for April will be Gosh, I don't have the name of the author. Her first name's Terry. I'll post it next week. But if you want to get it and you can follow along with me, then great. But it's what anybody thinks about me is none of my business. I think it's actually the title. First name is Terry something, but I'll get it to you. Don't worry about it just yet. Let's stay present and let's be in this energy of where we are. So, oh, beautiful. Thank you, my love, Jacqueline. Yes, I appreciate that. And Marion, thank you so much. So we get the book, we get to read, we get to absorb, and we get to woosah, and then decide. There was a moment this morning. I'm trying to think of perfect. So I was getting ready. So after the second half of the morning routine, I did my minute 30 plank. I did my 100 crunches. I did my minute and a half of stretching, did my prayer, my journaling, my Bible reading, setting my business intentions. So I'm like ready. So as I was getting ready to come into the office, I was like, oh, let me make a new coffee. And so the Keurig, when the water's down, when it's flashing, it's like, don't even think about it. There is not even one cup available to you in this. Fill me up. And so when I saw the flashing light, a thought came to my head. I was like, honestly, like seriously, you don't see that it's flashing? Why you can't just fill it up? Why you leave the Keurig flashing for me to So I didn't go into it. I'm just telling you that was like a quick thought. That probably took like less than half a second thought to my mind. And immediately I was like, switch. I said, I'm grateful that my husband can make his own coffee and he can feed himself. He can drink, can raise his hand to, drink his own coffee. There are people who are bedridden, who don't even have the opportunity to stand up, let alone talk about, making Keurig and refilling water. And I was like, look how beautiful that is. And so I didn't officially start yet, right? But I'm sort of looking at noticing and opportunities of when I start, how it actually works. Because that just undo. I was like, oh my God, really? The flashing blue light, you didn't see the flashing blue light in the coffee machine saying, fill me with water. And immediately I was just like, you know what? But he can make his own coffee. He can stand up. He can drink. Okay, Michelle says, I drop my kids little treasure pics all the time. They're all young adults and it just makes them laugh or smile and makes me so happy. Priceless moments and connections. You can't beat that, Michelle. You cannot beat that. So beautiful. So that is what I want us to move into this weekend in thinking about. How do we bust through this fear of loss of love? We just be the love. We just be the love. And we get to be prepared when it's a business situation. We get to stay studied in the work that we do so that if a client were to decide not to renew your coaching package or your weight loss package or your fitness, that it means nothing about you, that you don't even break a sweat. You don't internalize it and think, oh, it's me, because you've done everything. You've done everything that you could do. And I want to leave you with this thought when we're trying to, or when we're thinking about, oh, I need to get everybody to love me. Everybody gets to love me. That's sort of like magical thinking. Not everybody is going to, and it's okay. It doesn't mean anything about you, because I remind you that not everybody got on the ark. Right? When Noah said, this joint is gonna be flooded. I'm making this ark so we can live. They thought he was crazy bananas. Like, what is up with Noah? And they just carried on with their merriment. They're kikiing, they're drinking, they're partying, whatever. Not everybody got on the ark. So don't think that your role is to get everybody to love. It's not going to happen. But as long as you can look God in the face and say, did you do your level best? Did you show up in love? Because of all of the commandments, of all of the things God's ever said do, love is the greatest. Above all things, love. So if you show up, if your intention is 100% to be love, to show love, to give love, even some people would say like, oh, well, certain people do certain things. And in the Bible, it says not to do. I say, listen, I am going to be love, give love, show love. I don't care who you love. I don't care. I am not judge, right? God gets to judge. That is not my business. I'm going to be love and show you love. And you can decide when you and God have a conversation. That's not my business. And that's what a lot of people miss. They want to stay here in their human bodies and judge other people. That is not your business. That is not your job. Your command from God Almighty himself is to be love. Love your neighbor, love yourself, love God as you love yourself, love your neighbor, be defined by love. That's it. That's the command. So when you do that and you express that and you genuinely show up in, I'm here to just be love, give love. I'm not here to judge anybody by the color of their skin. I'm not here to judge anybody by their size. I'm not here to judge anybody by who they love. I'm not here to judge anybody by their political leanings. I am here just to love you, to be love, be the full expression of love and light. That's it. That's it. It's the biggest thing and it's everything. Exactly. Good morning, Bonita. Thanks for joining as we're about to wrap. Judge not lest ye be judged. You did not get the assignment to be judge. Period. Done. End of story. Your business is to be love. Your business is to show love. Your business is to express love in whatever way it shows up for you. Big, small, little, doesn't matter. Be love. And so that's the message for this fantastic national holiday, financial freedom. Go love on your money. What I want you to do, like literally open up, if it's for those of you who live on the phone, Jacqueline, I'm not calling anybody's name. Go on your app, open up your bank account app, look at the monies that you have, and I want you to give it love, show it love, thank it, give gratitude. Don't look at it and go, oh my gosh, it's not enough. I thought there was going to be more. By the time I pay the mortgage, this sucker's like half gone. Nope. You get to be the full expression of love to your money today, every Friday. Momentum Crew, it's a national holiday. I'm going to go love on my money right after the show. I'm going to go do my digital drive-by. And I promised you we would sing. And I am, if nothing, I am a woman of my word. Yeah. So I don't think they will mute me for this, but who knows? It's the end of the show. It's okay. I don't really mind. So in honor, everybody ready? Everybody listening, ready? Get clear your throat, drink a little water if you need to, because I want you to sing this out loud with me. This is my version of the accelerator challenge. You all who are accelerators, you still get to do the challenge the right way. All right, you guys ready? I'm not going to play it unless you're ready, unless I see ready like Freddie. Can you guys see my screen? All right, here we go. Thank you, Jacqueline. All right. I'm going to turn the volume up. I want you to sing out loud wherever you are. This is the stretch. Wherever you are. So, all right, we get this. We don't want this ad business. Here we go. I am a magnet to money. Money loves me. I am a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I'm a magnet to money. Money loves me. I am a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me. Magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet. Are you guys singing out loud? Let me hear you.
Money, money loves me. I am a magnet to money.
Yes. Now I have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me. I am a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me.
I am a
Magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me. Okay, listen now what she's going to give you some instructions. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me.
Alright.
Okay, listen now.
Now what I want you to do is put your name after money, money loves. Sing out your name.
Put your name after money, money loves.
Everybody, I want to hear you.
Okay, here we go.
I
I'm a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Put your name. Money, money loves faith. What's your name? Magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves.
That's right.
I am a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves faith. Woo, yeah, child.
Money, money loves me.
Money, money loves me. Money, money loves me.
Money, money loves me.
Yes. Money, money loves me. Money, money loves me. Yes, yes, yes. It is Financial Freedom Friday, and that's how we celebrate the national holiday. Go find it on YouTube. I am a magnet to money. I make Snapchat filter videos. I play it. I post it in my mastermind groups. I literally embody it, this idea of I'm a magnet to money. That's how you shift this low self-confidence, like, oh, they're going to leave me. Money loves me. I am a magnet to money. I now have more than I need. I am a magnet to money. Money, money loves me. So be fab, be wonderful. Go have a fabulous weekend, as I like to do with every show, because I don't want any person left behind. I don't want you to hear, oh, I had no idea, or as we say in Jamaica, but never did know. I'm telling you every single time I come on here, if you're not a member of the Accelerator, the Brand Accelerator Accountability Program and online course, go ahead and comment the word Accelerator, just like you see it on the screen. Comment below. You will get information in your Facebook Messenger. It will, hey, Trent, give me 2 seconds. It will send you information in your Facebook Messenger, and you will get information. It's a $97 one-time fee. You pay one time. And with that, it's hashtag Faith for Life. So if you're not in, get in, comment Accelerator, be fab, be wonderful. I love you guys. I will see everybody back here Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be awesome. I love you guys so much, more than you know. Thank you for the way you show up and support me always. I love you. Peace.